Also, I noticed episode 5, part 2, we didn't do an intro to at all. That's why we thought it was episode 5.
That would do it.
Yeah. So, do you want to grab part of this and pull off part of that for me?
Are we just?
Yeah, I have one hand. You have.
Show the camera. Show the camera.
It's in the
This way. Show it this way.
Show them. All right. So then you take the bread. Hold on. give me that.
Yeah. Don't let me have all that.
There you go.
You know what happens if I have too much garlic bread, Jordan?
And no, this is normal bread. You dip it in the blood. Oh my God, it's so bitter. I don't think I'll be doing that again till next Passover. Sip of the wine.
This?
I should have swallowed first.
Is this just? Yeah. Don't talk with your mouth full either. It's impolite. My mouth's not full. You can hear what I'm saying. It's all tucked away like a chipmunk. What? All right. So
that wasn't good.
The verdict is, don't do communion with Texas toast and fucking Merlot. Not a good mix.
We're canceling communion.
It's done.
Yeah, we finished. That just tasted like I was eating like a green olive.
It tasted like it wasn't worth doing. You know what I mean?
Season 2, episode 8 of the podcast.
Episode 8?
We take communion. Is that what this is? What was this, Passover?
While Jordan's away, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about what we're doing here. So this is Texas toast. This is the Southern Communion, we like to call it. It's red wine. It's not actually blood. Don't be silly. And this is Texas toast, not actually the body of Christ. Again, don't be silly. We're not, you know what I mean? You know communion. You know the stuff. You know the thing. However, I didn't know we were doing this until Jordan set the plate of Texas toast down in front of me. I brought the wine. He brought the toast. Not connected in any way, but we've had communion now. And this is
episode 8 of the podcast.
Episode 8. Jordan was
episode
right.
8 of the podcast.
Woo!
I'm out of breath from hitting this, not from running up and down the stairs.
Yeah, you should quit.
Running? I might.
Yeah.
I might.
Try quitting the stairs, and if that doesn't help, then maybe quit running up the stairs.
So here's a running story. I got in trouble at work for not being back to my spot within 3 minutes after break because it's a 6-minute walk.
Yeah.
And we're not allowed to run. So I walked past my manager and I was like, hey. So
it's
I
like a pool, like no running, like they have lifeguards, whistles,
warehouse. But I talked to my manager as I was walking by. I was like, hey, I know I got in trouble for not being back in my place on time. So can I run? And she was like, you can't run. And I was like, can I jog? She was like, you can't jog. And I was like, all right, I'll speed walk then. Catch me being late.
Yeah. Were you late?
Yeah. Never again. I have to leave break 3 minutes early.
You were late that time?
No.
Oh.
She didn't catch me because she was too busy talking to me.
She was too busy being late herself.
The thing is, she's been late more often than me. I've never been late to a shift, and she's been late to 3.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. And where is she when we need her? Not at her workplace, so we can't find her. She should get another accountable time strike for that. That's a write-up.
Yeah.
Bye, there goes your job.
She?
Still working. She's still there. I don't know. I haven't seen her in a while because I try not to go there.
Yeah. I try not to go to my job.
I try not to go to work.
If I can help it.
Yeah. But 1 week from now, I can apply for utility, which means 1 to 3 shifts, depending on if they decide to schedule me this week.
Fuck yeah.
And then I can apply for a different position and not have to just mind-meltingly break my body for 12 hours straight 3 times a weekend,
Yeah, that would be cool.
It'd be a good vibe.
That'd be all right.
Yeah. So, yeah, how was work? How was your day today?
My day was shit. We have merch.
We have merch.
We got merch.
We got unofficial merch.
Well, by that we mean we have merch.
Yeah.
We don't have merch. We, as a collective couple, we have merch.
We have it. Don't you wish you could? We might release merch
my sister got
future.
us these for Christmas, right?
It's tough.
It's good shit.
Tough.
She made them. So that means you guys can make them too.
Yeah, you guys can make them too.
Go make our merch.
Yeah, and then sell them to someone else and give us the money.
Should we throw out on the podcast? Should we throw out an invitation for people to send their artwork in?
Yeah,
for us to.
I would love to get like custom artwork and like fan
yeah.
art and shit like that. That would be sick. And gifts,
dude.
Gifts like GIF.
On my podcast, Window to the Soul, me and my brother talked about NFTs.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, dude, maybe I should just get into NFTs. Like, just draw a glass of orange juice and just be like, fuck you. $1,200.
Literally. It's
my rent.
It's something that I could do so easily, and I've thought about it so many times, but at the same time, like, it seems like a very, I'm going to say slimy.
Slimy?
Yeah, slimy kind of interaction. Yeah, I was going to say situation, but interaction.
Interaction, yeah.
Because, like, nobody really knows fucking shit about NFTs. Like, people are like, yeah.
You don't know shit.
Yeah, anyone that says they know shit about NFTs, it's because they're trying to make money off of understanding that you don't know shit about NFTs.
That's a fact. I'll side with that. 100%.
Yeah. People that don't know anything about NFTs are like, I know things about NFTs. You should buy this one because it's the one I have and my price will go up. You know? You can't trust shit. Everyone's out for themselves.
Right.
And that's why I choose Dogecoin.
Dogecoin?
Yeah, I've never invested in any kind of Bitcoin, and any kind of financial investment I've made has come back to me probably negative 50% fold.
Okay.
So
I got you.
Yeah, just be smart with your money and just save it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not good at stock markets.
How are your stocks doing?
Do you want me to live check my stocks right now?
No.
I don't know. Is that legal? Is that legal?
You to guess.
Well, I've probably lost 30 on Ford. I've probably lost 50-some on Canoe.
Canoe?
Yeah, it's an electric vehicle company. And then I've probably lost another 30 on another electric vehicle company. Stocks.
Which is crazy because gas is going back up.
Yeah, we're just at a financial crisis right now where stocks are crashing and fuel is going up. And, well, with I'm not going to go political. I was just going to say it was Biden's fault, but I know nothing about what's going on, so I can't say that.
Yeah, I don't know if I would say that, but it's like, all I'm saying...
Try not to cover up my shirt.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that either.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
It's a whole other slimy situation.
I don't know anything about politics, but, like, everybody hated Donald Trump.
Mm.
I was paying like $1.60 for gas.
I mean, I never had an issue with the guy other than the allegations.
I can't complain.
Yeah.
Like, now dealing with what I have now, like $4.50 gas, I know that's not bad compared to most places, but like $4.50 gas, I'm like, what was he doing again? He was mean on Twitter.
Yeah.
I was like, what was wrong with him?
That's true. He got banned off of everything.
I'm literally like, everything is going up in price, and I'm not saying it's Biden's fault, and I'm not saying like Trump suppressed it, but I'm just sitting there going, can we go back?
Yeah.
Pause.
Turn back time to the good old days.
Slow it down. I want to get off.
When my mama said gas was $9.
It's just fucking, I don't know. I will say this, though. The last time I saw gas this high was when Obama and Biden were in the White House.
You think Biden just got his hand over the gas button?
He's just like, more.
It's the big red button next to the nuclear launch button.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's just, more gas. More gas prices. And let's start beef with Russia.
Yeah, let's fuck them up.
You know? Let's start beef with Russia so our gas goes up.
I remember when that happened, they were like, if anyone tries to stop us, they'll be met with like unholy, unfathomable.
The Russians?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Biden was like, we're going to help the Ukraine. We're going to do everything in our and I was like, shut up.
It's Biden and
Shut up!
It's Biden and Putin at like a gambling table, and Biden's got like sunglasses on. He's like, I'm going to raise you. He's like, yeah. He's like calling his fucking bluff.
Yeah.
Which is going to get us put to war.
And Biden's holding all his cards backwards.
Yeah.
He's just looking at the back of the playing cards. Putin's just got it.
I'm pretty sure that's literally what happened, is because Trump and Putin, Trump and Putin were like this, you know, and
kinda.
I mean, closer than Biden and Putin. Didn't Biden cut off ties with Russia oil?
Yeah.
That's where our prices are
That's
coming
why
from.
our prices are so high.
Yeah, that's why we're being fucked. You know?
So it was Biden's fault.
Yeah.
Can we move this?
It could be. No, it has to stay in shot. It has to. You can hold it right there. That's perfect. Right there. Just hold it. Yeah, above the. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
no, I got it.
You got it.
Shut up.
Sure. I'm
Let me
sorry.
commit to the bit. You fucked me up.
I was gonna help.
You fucked.
I'm sorry.
You
Wine.
fucked me. You fucked me. I do have to go get more wine soon.
That is bitter. I don't know what you were talking about.
It's not as bitter as the other one.
No, not saying something. Oh, the
Yeah.
one that sat in the fridge for till it went bad.
It's still there and still bad.
Yeah, that tracks. It's
but
us.
something I wanted to talk to you about.
Mm-hmm.
When you're driving on the interstate,
Mm-hmm.
you ever notice the tractor trailers?
All the time. Yeah.
How could you not, right?
Yeah. Facts.
However, do you ever notice that sometimes tractor trailers have 2 rear tires but or one thick one?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever notice when the truck has thick back tires and the trailer has 2 small ones?
Mm-mm.
No?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Why?
I just always check, and it always bothers me.
Oh, just
I
because
need all the thick tires or all the small. I need them all to match.
So like
It's
the,
like when
the
a
vehicle
FedEx
itself has thick tires, but the
Yeah.
trailer itself
You know
has
what I'm talking
doubles?
about? Like the super wide
Mhm.
like tractor trailer
Mhm.
tires. The truck has those, but the trailer's just like a regular trailer, so it just has.
Like the dualies in
Dualies
the back.
in the
or
back.
the 4 sets of 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't like it. I
Nope.
think you should match all the tires.
Yeah.
It feels like unsafe.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how. I don't
Well,
even.
I mean, like
not even true, but
it's like the same as like a dually 3500 Ram, like 2 in the
Yeah.
front, 4 in the back.
I saw one of those the other day, and it had single wheels in the back, and I was like,
Genuinely,
ugly.
I fuck with. If I were to have any truck, it would be 2500 Cummins. But instead of dually, I'd want it just 4 wheels and then flatbed.
4 wheels and
Single
a
cab, flatbed, 4 wheels, just fucking let her eat, bud.
Let her eat.
Let her eat.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be down with that.
Fred was telling me about him wanting to do a welding rig. So excited to see what he comes up with.
Dude, he'll probably just weld the whole thing.
The whole thing is a welding rig?
Yeah.
It's a welded welding rig?
Yeah, exactly.
Probably. I
can
don't
only
know how you
imagine that's what
attach
he
a
would
welding
do.
rig, but I would imagine that like welding isn't out of the question.
Yeah.
You know?
What are you going to weld?
I want to learn how to weld because I want to learn how to weld like exhaust manifolds and shit like that, so I could bolt up a turbo to something. You weld an exhaust manifold to a turbo to the exhaust. It's just like a mess of welding and shit. That's really the main reason I want to learn how to weld. Plus just like framework and like body work and stuff like that. It would be nice to know how to weld.
That's very true.
Or if I
That's
snap a
very true.
bolt. If I snap a bolt, it'll be nice to have a welder.
Dude, you're making a lot of good points right now.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate that. How about you?
I don't feel like I've made any good points yet.
Oh, I meant like what would you weld?
Plastic.
You could. Not with like a traditional welder, but like
Like a big lighter.
yeah, lighter.
Yeah, I'm a welder. Just burned yourself.
You're just like
You're just writing your name in the side of your fucking car.
you're keying. You're just keying someone's car.
Yeah, you're drunk.
You're just keying Fred's
You're on
weld
acid
truck.
That's not even your car.
You're just keying Fred's weld rig.
Putting my initials on it.
Yeah.
I made this. Me.
Yeah, it'll sell more because I signed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm famous.
Famous for like destruction of property, maybe.
You ever think about how famous you want to get?
Yes.
How famous do you want to get?
Enough to have a Cameo account.
That's it?
I mean, surpassing that would be nice, but like that's my
You all right?
fucking table.
You all right?
That's my goal
Are
though.
you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna cry. But I would like to have a cameo. I'd like to do
Okay.
cameos.
That'd
And
be
I
cool.
would like for random people that I know to pay me to say dumb shit that they wouldn't say themselves, you know?
Dude, there's some great cameos out there. I want to get so famous that I remember back to a time when I wasn't famous and like remembrance, you know?
I can't wait for this to be the before picture.
This. The two
Yeah.
of us, a ring light, like we're shooting a porno, 2 red Solo cups with wine in them, and a plate
Bread.
of garlic toast. I said this was our southern Communion.
Southern Communion.
Yeah. It's not blood. It's just red wine.
That's not even like bread or like garlic bread. That's just Texas toast.
It's just freezer-dried Texas toast.
It's good old American freezer-dried Texas toast.
Right?
We ran out of freezer space, so I thought I'd cook it up.
Yeah, fry it up for the pod, man.
If anyone knows anyone that needs bread, we have how many loaves? 1, 2, 3,
We're willing
4,
to
5,
ship.
6. We have 6.5. This episode will be coming out in a couple weeks, so it might be a little crunchy by then.
Yeah,
but we'll send them.
We'll ship it. We'll ship it.
We'll ship it.
It's crunchy.
I can even, if you put it in request order now, I could put it in the freezer for you after it's been sitting out for a couple weeks.
Exactly. So as soon as
But,
you hear this right now, just go ahead and send that request over.
Yeah. Speaking of, I got to tell you about something that happened in Walmart. Speaking of running out of freezer space because we went grocery shopping.
Oh, shit. People in Walmart story.
I got frustrated with Destiny for a situation that it was me and her, and we were walking through a Walmart aisle, and this old lady is like in the middle of the aisle, just like slowly turning her cart around, like just go through the aisle and come back to the next aisle.
Yeah.
Don't turn around right here because I'm trying to shop.
Yeah.
So she like turns, and I'm waiting for her.
Did she inconvenience you?
A bit.
Probably didn't even say sorry.
And she like turned, and like I said, excuse me, and like we walked by, and like we're like shopping, and Destiny was like, "Did you hear what she said?" And I was like, "Hmm." And Destiny goes, "She called." She like as she walked by, she just said, "Fucking fags," to me and Destiny. And I look at Destiny, and I was like, "I didn't need you to like tell me that." Like
it hurt your feelings.
Yeah, I was like, I missed it the first time. I didn't need you to bring it back up.
She's like, "Hey, did you make sure you hear that?"
But because if I had heard it in the moment, there would have been words, dude.
Yeah, what would you have said?
Yeah.
I'll be the old lady. I'll be the old lady.
Yeah, go ahead. All right, so we're shopping.
I'm turning my cart around.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Fucking fags.
Big old pile of dust. Fucking piece of shit.
That's it.
You know, I don't know. She's old. Anything else would probably kill her.
You gonna put hands on this old woman?
Her groceries.
I would have. I would have flipped her cart.
I would have smacked her like whole wheat things.
I would have put everything in her cart neatly on the floor and put her cart on top of it and been like, opposite day.
It's like the panda videos where the panda just fucking throws the shopping cart.
Just like a serious act of aggression just at an inanimate object near the vicinity of someone you want to aggress.
I don't know. Here's the thing. That insult may bother me longer than that person will be alive.
Were you wearing those shorts when you went to...
Okay. No, I was wearing jeans.
Okay, well, you didn't say that. That explains everything.
Jeans and like a normal long sleeve yellow shirt. And I just got called a fag.
You're dressed like Arthur.
Yeah. We both have the same outfit. You shut up. We both thrifted at the same store.
I don't own a pair of blue, like, tight jeans, though.
They're not tight. Literally, I had to wear a belt because they'll fall off. I lost a lot of weight since
I wore boot cuts.
I lost a lot of weight since I wore jeans last time, dude.
I don't like the way you put that emphasis in the jeans.
Jeans. Because I'm so fucking angry at this woman calling me a faggot, dude. You don't know what I am.
I like how you're angry that she called you a fag, but not your girlfriend.
She's gay.
That should be way worse. Carry this conversation.
I'm already bombing the whole thing with both of us
While
here.
I go get more wine, you dig yourself out of the hole you've created.
Okay.
Ready? Deal or no deal, go.
Go. I would just like to start out by sincerely apologizing to any of those who I've inconvenienced or I have put through an unfortunate emotional roller coaster of the disrespect that have been spoken out of my mouth. I would like to apologize for anyone that felt... well, I did too. I got called a faggot and I didn't like it either. So, like, we're all on the same fucking page, okay? Literally, I was heated. Come back here. I was mad because I was like, you let her walk away and then you told me? It was a combination of, like, not telling me until she was too far, like, it was too late.
I mean,
and
what's Destiny going to do, though? Was she a big old woman?
Huh?
Was she a big old woman?
No, dude. She looked like a gust of wind could knock her down.
Oh, damn.
I'm telling you, I was inconvenienced by how long it took her to turn around her cart. You know?
She's like...
Yeah, literally. She had to stop
like
and catch her breath
around.
halfway. You know?
You remember the fucking Suez Canal where the boat got sideways?
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just that old bitch at the shopping center.
That's same vibe.
Yeah, fuck this lady.
Yeah.
We don't
bad
give a fuck
vibes,
about
bad
her.
people. Hey, just be nice to people.
You know what? They
You
say-
don't know me. I'm a nice fucking person. You don't have to just like slander me with like with slurs that don't even necessarily target like directly towards me. You know? I mean, maybe
she
I
was
just
hitting she was just painting with a broad brush there.
Yeah.
You know, she was just taking a shot.
She put her hand out as she walked by and just slapped everybody.
You know, no.
Run it. Go ahead.
No.
No, it's fine.
No.
But I am curious.
Well,
Just
no.
just put your microphone like far away from you and tell me.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not. I won't.
I just give
I
you
won't
my
say it.
microphone.
I won't. I refuse.
Then don't.
I won't do it.
Then won't. Then don't.
I'm really angry at this fucking plate of Texas toast right now.
Yeah, I know. There's just so much of it, and it's just there.
And we're not eating any of it because
Well, I
you know
don't-
why?
because
We took the
it's-
first bite dipped in Merlot. That's why. That's why this fucking shit's nasty now. We can't eat it.
Bread makes you fat.
Is that what I just fucking said?
Yeah, bread makes you fat.
Did I call you
I
fat
could eat.
just
I
now?
could eat breakfast. I could eat bread all day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know, bread makes you fat, right? Bread makes you fat. You watch Scott Pilgrim?
What's that from?
You watch Scott Pilgrim?
From
Scott Pilgrim,
yeah.
the movie?
Versus the World.
Yeah, versus the world,
I know that film.
or like 7 Deadly Exes.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah, it's against the world, but he's really only against 7 Deadly Exes.
It's funny because that's like the Pilgrim's Progress story. Did you ever notice that?
What do you mean?
Do you know Pilgrim's Progress?
No, I don't. What are you referencing? Like the Pilgrim, like pilgrims?
No,
Talk,
like
speak.
the biblical story, not the biblical story, but like the church story. I guess it's like you don't know this shit, dude. How?
The Pilgrims fought 7 Deadly Exes.
No,
Is that what you're
no,
saying?
no. The Pilgrim's Progress is like a church story or like a biblical. It's not a biblical story. Damn it!
The whole.
It's just like a religious like Christian story.
Yeah.
It's probably fictional, you know. And it's about this dude who's got all these burdens, and he goes and like gets each burden dealt with like one by one on his journey. That's exactly what Scott Pilgrim does. And I was
by
like,
the end
I
of
was
it,
watching it, and I was like, oh, this is just Pilgrim's Progress. I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny.
Yeah. And by the end of Pilgrim's Progress, he realizes that his strongest power is self-love, and then he wields a giant sword of self-love,
Yeah.
and he kills the bad guy with it, and he explodes into coins.
Maybe he might.
I remember the movie. I mean, I
Oh.
remember the book.
Yeah, yeah. I bet your mom would know what that is.
Probably. I guarantee
Te-
she'll send
if
me.
she
She'll
s-
send me a text.
Mrs. Baker.
She'll send us both a text.
Send Jordan a text if you know what Pilgrim's Progress
Just
is. I
make
know
a group
you know.
text. And,
I know you
send
know.
Jordan a text if you actually taught me what it was growing up, and I just forgot.
Yeah, and you text your mom back and tell her you love her because you do.
There's been, I do. And there's been moments in the podcast where I've gotten texts from her where it's like, it was like when we did our Mad Lib episode.
Oh God.
She was like, "Did I teach you nothing?" That's a little,
Dude,
She
I
was like,
so
"I guess
ashamed.
I did a bad job teaching you."
I was
like,
so
"Oh, I'm
ashamed
sorry, Mom."
of my parents listening to that episode. They're like, "Oh, we're listening," and I was like,
Yeah.
"They're gonna know I don't know what an adverb is."
The adjectives, dude.
What's an adjective again?
What the fuck is a noun, dude?
All I'm saying is that a lot of editing went into that one. We need to do it again.
I would love to do it
Except we need to do the version where you drink a cup of water. You got a cup of water and you drink it, and then you try not to laugh it out when the person's reading it.
We should
That
just
shit's
do. We
hilarious.
should just do. Do not laugh like videos on our channel.
We should do like do not laugh slam poetry segments on the pod, where we write a poem every now and then the other person has to try not to laugh.
Sounds really difficult, but sounds
Is it really difficult?
No,
Slam
no,
poetry?
to write one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to write one that'll make you laugh. You know.
It's not hard to make me laugh. You do it all the time.
But I just.
And I do mean all the time. You're funny.
I appreciate that. But still, writing a funny poem, that doesn't sound like the easiest thing to do. I'm not saying I can't do it. I'm just saying, like...
I'm not saying I can't.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
not
just saying I
can't.
won't.
No, I'm not saying I won't either. I'm just saying it'll be a fun challenge.
Yeah, I can tell when
Yeah.
you don't want to do something.
No, I
And
want to do
It's
it.
usually followed by when I suggest something.
No, I want to do it. I was just thinking of the logistics of it. And would we both do it and we do it back to back for an episode, or it would just like randomly I'd come up to you with a bottle of water during an episode and be like, I have something to read to you.
I think that would be funny if we both did it in one episode, but also if we just randomly threw in a poem whenever like we were ready.
Yeah, I was gonna
Just
say
slam a bottle of water down on the table and you're like, I'm ready.
just randomly bring it on, not let the other person know at all.
It's just, I
That's
feel like we
good.
should do that.
Yeah, fuck it, send it. But I'd like to do like we've been brainstorming, and I don't know if what we're gonna do or if we're gonna do, but I like the idea of posting twice on the channel a week. Maybe one on Thursday, just our normal podcast, and then maybe one earlier in the week, just some shorter video, some like
some kind of skit,
some kind of skit,
game.
or maybe some game or drinking game or something with some friends. Maybe bring some other people in.
Some sort of
But
outside entertainment besides an hour's worth of podcast.
yeah, and something that we could just like chop down, and it wouldn't have to be like
Fucking chop suey, dude.
yeah, it wouldn't have to be like a full length episode. But I think that could be something that we could like,
and we could grow something like that too.
Yeah,
we can
we
make
could grow,
We can
yeah.
make a studio, dude.
yeah.
We could do this thing.
Me and Carter want to make a company. So we'll see where it goes from this moment, me speaking that into existence. You know? We'll see, because we would like this to turn into like a business kind of arrangement. Like whether it be we have like some kind of an entertainment company, that we have these other YouTubers or the other content creators beneath us that are also creating content, and it's all part of this one bigger network. Kind of like what Rooster Teeth does. Like they have like their company Rooster Teeth, and then they have like Funhouse and like
Funhouse.
they have
Achievement
Hunter. That's what I was thinking of. Achievement Hunter. And they have like all these different, and they had Sugar Pine 7 for a while, and like all these different like companies. Like
Rest in peace.
yeah. I mean, the three of them are still hanging.
Making music, I think.
And all of them are single now.
Really?
Yep, all three of them.
Oh, old Kib ain't with Sammy Joe anymore?
No,
Fuck that one up, did he?
Yeah. I mean, I've thought about that like a couple times. They also met during a
Wait,
skit.
what? Steven's not with his wife anymore? What?
You mean his wife isn't with Steven anymore?
What happened?
Well, they divorced. I don't know.
No way.
I stalked their Instagram, and all of them are free of women. So
That makes me real sad. That doesn't
Yeah.
mean anything, though. You got to stalk the women's Instagram
I stalked
page.
them too.
Oh.
Clean.
Well, you probably did that beforehand.
Well, yeah. Well, that's why I found it out, because I went on their Instagrams, and I was
You're
like,
they took their name out of their bio.
there's no
I've got a
men.
chance.
I was like, my phone's in my left hand. There's no men on these accounts.
It's the first thing you look for when you get on a girl's Instagram is a man.
Yeah, I wasn't on there for them. Yeah, are you kidding?
I'm just on here to see if you single, boo. Now, just because you got called that doesn't mean you can't be throwing it around. Saying the N-word, can't be doing that.
That's true. Cut that.
That's what he just said. He leaned away from the mic and he
I
was
said
like,
the N-word. But yeah,
speaking
all
of
single,
saying the
all
N-word,
single
Morgan
boys.
Wallen?
Morgan Wallen. Did he?
He did.
Morgan Wallen said the N-word.
A long time ago.
Oh, well, yeah.
But
We all said it a long time ago.
people tried to cancel him, which brings me to my next topic. People are trying to cancel Jack Harlow right now.
Right.
Post Come Home, the Kids Miss You, which is probably, possibly, maybe probably, but also possibly his best album yet.
It is the greatest Jack Harlow album that I have not listened to.
You suck for not listening to it.
I know,
You should
I'm
fucking
sorry.
fix that.
I will.
You have days.
I know
have
what
days
we're
off.
doing after this.
You have days off. We
wanna go get ice cream?
You want to listen to it together right
Or
now?
we can listen to Jack Harlow. Yeah.
Get drunk, listen to Jack.
Yeah, we can skip the ice cream thing. We can do that a different day.
Yeah, we can go out on a different day and suck
Yeah.
at the head and suck each other off.
You
But
know,
whatever.
and the Dairy
It's
Queen.
It's fine. Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
No, we're going down here.
I met a bitch the other day that looked like the Burger Queen.
Oof.
You know?
I met a bitch the other day that looked like a Dairy Queen.
Ugh.
Yeah, blocky as fuck.
You mean a cow?
Huh?
You mean a cow?
There was a cow wearing a tutu. I don't know. She was working at Starbucks.
Now we talking about Chick-fil-A.
No, I'm just kidding. She wasn't. She
Starbucks?
wasn't. No.
No.
She was at the petting zoo.
At the petting
She
zoo?
fell in and they just kept feeding her. That's so mean.
Oh, that's fucked.
But I'm not going to apologize
It's
for
like-
it. Sorry to inconvenience you and your feelings.
It's like someone's like seeing eye dog like stumbles into one of the pens and they just keep it, and there's a blind guy walking around with no dog.
Yo, so what's with these people who are allowed to bring their like service dogs into restaurants and shit?
Mm-hmm.
And then like when you're like, "Oh, what's your service dog for?" It's like, "Oh, it's anxiety."
It's confidential. I mean, you don't have to answer at all. I think it's incredibly rude actually to ask why you have a service dog.
But a lot of people have them for like anxiety.
That just means, all right, so you can get a service, or you can have your dog registered as a service dog
for anything.
Just for anxiety, because
you
you can't prove that someone has anxiety. And then in doing that, it's like your service dog, and you can bring it into restaurants, take it on flights and shit, and like keep it with you at all times and go into stores with it. Like, literally. And it could be a completely not trained dog and just shit everywhere, and you can still bring it around with you. Yeah, you're getting a dog. It's not, I mean, there are people that get service dogs specifically for anxiety, but the majority of people that register service dogs for anxiety are just so that they can bring it around with them and not because they actually need it for anxiety.
That being said, I don't know what got us on that topic, but Jack Harlow.
Yeah, also that being said, if you have a service dog for anxiety, I'm not saying that you don't deserve a service dog for anxiety.
I am.
Hey, man, it would help. I get anxious sometimes. It would fucking help to have a dog with me.
Get a dog.
You know? I can't take care of a dog. It would give me too much anxiety.
Exactly. There you go.
So Jack Harlow being a dog?
Jack Harlow is getting... he is a dog. You know what I mean? But he's getting canceled. I say canceled because like, how much power do you fucks even have? I'm talking to you, cancel culture.
I don't know. Will Smith is still at large, so...
Well, Will Smith is a bitch, so... He's canceled in my eyes. I'm just kidding. I don't cancel people.
Yeah.
People are human beings. You can't cancel them like they're your fucking...
Yeah, not a fucking Netflix subscription.
Netflix show. You can't fucking like just cancel it for a season, and bring it back.
Yeah.
It's a fucking person.
Because you can cancel anyone in Hollywood all you want to, but they can always still work at Target distribution.
Exactly. Anyway,
I don't know how that's relevant. But.
The angry mob is trying to cancel Jack Harlow for when he was at the Kentucky Derby. He was doing a video for his song Churchill Downs, which I referenced last week.
Yeah.
It was my quote of the week.
Mm-hmm.
And when he was there, he was going across the track for some reason, and he didn't want to get his shoes dirty. So he had two of his bodyguards carry him across the track.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the dude's just giggling, swinging his feet, just having a great time.
Yeah,
just like
both of his bodyguards are like laughing.
They're all
with
having
him.
a great time. Like everybody's having
fun.
fun.
It's like a group of friends dicking around.
I get on Snapchat tonight, and it was like, Jack Harlow's under fire for racism. And I was like, oh, here we fucking...
How dare he be the racist?
Here we go again, right?
You mean for being white?
For doing anything around anyone of a color while being white. You can't do it anymore.
If he was black and he was being carried, it wouldn't have been an issue.
Right, and that's racist.
No, it's
on their part.
Because he was born with the skin color that's paler than most.
Yeah.
It's like essentially saying he's born as a racist.
Can those bodyguards drop a bar like Jack Harlow?
Probably.
Young Harleasy?
Probably.
Nah.
No.
That's why they're bodyguards.
Yeah.
And that's why he's getting carried.
You think Jack Harlow can bodyguard like them? No.
Jack Harlow is a madman, and so I saw this article and they were like, "Oh my God, Jack Harlow hired two black men to carry him across the dirt so he wouldn't get his shoes dirty."
He did. He gave them jobs.
And I was like, you make that sound like he hired them specifically just to carry him across the track.
Yeah.
I was like, no, they're just his bodyguards.
You can't.
You notice how there's a group of people all dressed the same around him, and they're all African-American gentlemen?
Yeah.
They protect the best.
Seriously.
Sorry, is that a compliment or an insult? Like, fuck off.
Is it racist to support these men in their careers? I'm sure they get paid very fucking well. Like, in what scenario is he the bad guy in this situation? Like,
or is
they
he
have
like not
jobs.
paying them well?
Right. I guarantee they're being paid well.
Right.
Look at the smiles on their faces. If I was carrying a guy and I wasn't getting paid well, then I'd be upset.
They're trying to compare it to slavery when in reality it's like slaves didn't get paid.
Forced volunteers.
Slaves didn't get paid.
Yeah.
They also couldn't just go home if they wanted to.
Right.
Either one of those guys could have just gone, "No, bitch.
Yeah.
No, you fucking cracker."
And the other guy would have
just
carried him by himself, you know? And that
Any
would
of
have been
the other
equally
people
as
who were like,
hilarious.
"Oh my God, it's Jack Harlow," would have carried him.
Yeah, anyone.
He would have had a fucking line of girls laying their
Wait,
fucking
is
sundresses
Jack
out.
Harlow the Antichrist?
No.
People just like flooding
Pete,
the
if
streets
anything-
to touch him.
If anything, Pete Davidson's the Antichrist. He just comes in, fucks everything up, and leaves.
All right, so I think this would be a nice moment for us to kick back and share a little bit of our quote of the week.
Quote of the week.
Quote of the week, good buddy.
QOTD.
So my quote of the week is, "Don't you know that Chuck is on vacation?" So I walked into the dealership today. I needed to get an alignment on my Dodge Magnum. I walk into the back where no one's supposed to be other than people that work there, and I walk up to Anthony.
To Anthony.
I walk up to Anthony, and I just ask, "Where's Chuck at?" And he goes, "Don't you know he's on vacation?" "No, I'm asking you where he's at." You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't work here. I haven't seen him since last time I was in here.
So
like,
he's just like,
I
"Don't
didn't
you
know
know
he's
he's on vacation?"
Yeah, should you know he's on vacation? I didn't know he was on vacation.
I mean, honestly, you should. You fucking.
Genuinely, biggest travesty of my day is I went into the dealership and Chuck wasn't there.
Did you really just bring Chuck up on purpose? You did this deliberately, didn't you?
Did it bother you?
A little bit.
I'm sorry.
I used to be your Chuck. You know that.
Yeah, but you didn't chuck enough, so you didn't cut the chuck.
You didn't chuck the cut.
Yeah, you didn't.
You didn't make
But
the
yeah,
chuck.
he wasn't there today.
Where is he at?
Vacation.
Where?
I don't know.
Aruba?
I don't work there.
Jamaica?
All I got from the conversation was, "Don't you know he's on vacation?" That's as far as we got.
My parents are on vacation.
Probably with
Dude,
Chuck.
I got something
Your
to
parents took Chuck on vacation instead of you? Dude.
Even funnier, they took him on their 35-year wedding anniversary vacation.
Honeymoon.
Funny story real quick. Yesterday, my parents sent this text, and I just happened to be looking at my phone when they sent it. And my mom sent a picture of this board, and it was like, "Hey, there's this camera on the lighthouse we're on, like live streaming. You can go to the website." And I was like, "Oh fuck yeah!" So I get on the website and I go to the live stream, and like the live stream loads in and it starts playing, and it's just my parents at the beach in like on a lighthouse, and I was like,
You're just watching
Dude,
your
I was
parents.
just geeking.
You're
They
just
couldn't,
what?
they couldn't talk to me or like anything. I was Snapchatting them. I was like, "Look up and wave." I got so many fucking pictures off this
Really?
random website of my parents just on a lighthouse.
Did you take pictures on your
Just
phone of your
screenshotting them,
computer?
dude.
Oh,
I got
you were
so
on your
many-
phone?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I was sitting there looking at them, and it would vary. So it would like swoop around and like show you different
Yeah, it was,
scenes, and then it would come back and they'd just be like, and I'm like, "It's my parents."
Yeah. The people that birthed me.
It was so wild though. I was like, "Oh my god!" Like I think I was the only one of like us kids that got on and watched them, but I was like,
That had me
fucking
geeked.
highlight of my night.
Dude, that's
dude.
tough. Yeah.
Highlight of my day.
I would just, dude, I want to go there. I just want to smoke a J in front of it.
Yeah, just burn one up there.
Live stream it.
Dude.
Run a podcast from
The setup.
Yo, we could run a podcast from the lighthouse camera.
Dude,
And it just pans and
every
we're,
now and then it pans and it just comes back. We're still there talking.
we're there with a campfire behind us and like some mushrooms, s'mores.
It pans away and it pans back. We're getting arrested for trespassing.
and smoking.
Yeah. No, actually, the fucking correlation between burning one up at the lighthouse where my mom was. My quote of the week comes from a song my mom showed me.
Yeah.
It's called "Burn One Down" by Ben Harper. Don't know if you've heard it, bud, but you should have. One of the lines in this song
now.
is, "Your choice is who you choose to be, and if you're causing no harm, then you're all right with me."
Facts.
It's just a song about. He's like the song goes like, "If you don't like my fire, don't come around because I'm gonna burn one down." And he's like, basically like, what I'm doing is causing no harm to you.
Yeah.
So like it shouldn't bother you because
Yeah.
if you're living a life where you're doing no harm, you don't bother me. And I was like, that's exactly how we need to be in the world. Like if you're doing no harm, what's the bother?
Yeah, and just don't call strangers faggots. You
Yeah.
know?
Or yeah.
Simply, like, just live your life, not based off of harming other people. And, like, that's the thing. It's not that hard to not start issues.
Right?
It's not that difficult just to not directly piss someone off. Like, if you say something, like I say consistently, that could offend someone, I apologize. But also, like, it's different than going out of your way to say something, like, spiteful or hateful, you know? Like, if I say something and my intention behind it isn't to directly, like, bring someone down.
Right.
That's just how we need to be.
You can always feel, like, certain intent in things.
Right.
Like, when I say something, like, I've never said something mean to you. This is how I see it. I've never said something mean to you with, like, an intent to hurt your feelings. Right. I've hurt your feelings before.
Oh, yeah. We've hurt each other's
it.
feelings, but I've never intended to hurt your feelings.
You know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
It's like, it's just a different intent.
Yeah.
You know, if you're making a joke, it's like, I was joking.
I can almost guarantee that after you hurt my feelings, I probably called you dude. Dude.
Or like settle. Yeah. You say settle a lot.
Well, I say like settle. I say settle because I think it's funny. I just like if someone's like goofing off or someone's like being extra in public, I'm like settle. Like settle.
Hey, chill out.
You gotta calm down.
Take a chill pill.
Yeah, but I'll like when I'm frustrated or something, and it's something that I noticed growing up too. Is I would call my brothers like dude or like, you know, it's my brother. You know, Like, I'll call you by your name, like, unless I'm addressing you other than that. Like, if I'm addressing you as dude, that means then clearly we got beef.
Oh, really?
You know? Yeah. Like, if I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Like, that's beef. You know?
So dude is beef territory for you.
Yeah, dude is beef territory.
You call me dude a lot.
Well, it's also the way that I say it, too. And, like, if you've said something to upset me.
Oh. Well, I don't care about that. Like,
well,
words are just words.
Yeah.
I'm more upset about like physically assaulting you, you know?
I'm worried about that too, but
I'm not worried about it. I just feel bad about it.
Speaking of verbal assault, can I bring up a story that I heard the other day? It was something on Instagram, and it's something that I've wanted to talk about for the last 2 episodes, and it keeps slipping my mind.
Oh, fuck yeah. Perfect then.
But it was this guy, and he was telling the story of like him getting married. And he's at the altar, he's up there with his fiance, and the priest goes, now does anyone object to this marriage? And this guy stands up, and he had paid this guy to stand up and object.
The groom?
It wasn't, yeah, the groom did. The groom paid this guy to like stand up and object to his own marriage. This guy stands up, and he's like, I object, not to this marriage, but to marriage in general. And then he gave like a long spiel about how like marriage is like this government like constriction and how like all this shit, which got a standing ovation at his wedding.
They just didn't get married, did they?
No, they got married, but like imagine getting married after that.
That would be hilarious.
You know, paying someone, they got a standing ovation for ditching the entire idea of marriage, and then you're like, we're going to follow through with it anyways. Bless you.
Thank you. She was like, you better not do any funny business, and he was like, no, I won't. Mm-hmm. I can't promise no one will be there that will, you know, maybe say something. Yeah. Somebody might do, you know, you never know. You never know, honey, something might happen. And she's like, you better not do anything. He like slips this guy a hundo under the door.
I like to think that it was an equally quirky relationship where they both had one thing planned. He paid this guy like $200 to like stand up in the middle of the wedding, and she paid this guy $200 to cheat. She was like, I thought my joke was going to be funny, and apparently it was just really, like, not funny.
She cheated on her husband with the guy?
With the same guy.
Oh.
The same guy.
So he just made out like a bandit with some pussy and a fucking standing ovation. Okay. I see how it is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Man, that must have been like
real quirky.
One hell of a day for that guy.
Yeah, real quirky.
Real quirky, cheating. What a big twist. Yeah, cheating's bad. Don't do cheating.
Unless it's on a test.
Yeah. You know what else we shouldn't do? Fucking bomb shit anymore. I saw a video. It was like 19...
Can you play it? Can you show them? You could show them.
I'll just pull up the video. It's like... Oh, shit. My thumbs.
You guys got to see this. This shit's wild.
So, my philosophy is... And this is a video from 1958. So, long time ago. Where it's uncut footage of 1958... from atomic bomb blast from 150 meters underwater.
That's a long-ass way.
Yeah. I don't know if there's sound. If there is sound, you're not going to hear it. We're just going to talk over it.
Nah.
Not even remotely. Okay, well, it's a giant fucking bomb in the middle of the ocean. And what I don't understand is, like, I get you need to, like you build something and you want to, like, take it for a test drive, you know? Let's not blow up our ocean anymore.
What? You just making it
And-
deeper. What do you mean?
Huh?
What's the problem?
Well, the issue is like if you're gonna like create earthquakes, you know.
yeah, probably.
You're gonna create earthquakes, tsunamis. You're gonna kill like an
You're
entire
also-
fucking environment of fish.
Yeah, you're
you know?
doing a lot.
Probably pollute a shit ton. Let's just
We
not.
should go. Let's go over there and tell them to stop.
Let's go to Russia. Let's just not blow up. Let's just not bomb any more of like the world.
You know what was a big fuck up on the world's part? Creating nuclear bombs.
Yeah.
Why do we need them?
Well,
What if we just all
And the
launched them into
idea-
space?
the idea of like nuclear fission or whatever that evolved into the nuclear bomb, I'm sure like not all of it was intended for the purpose of a weapon, you know? Like it was this thing that it was
Microwave.
well, yeah, exactly, but it was like this I don't remember where I heard it from, but the guy that made like the first rocket, like the first missile, when it launched, he said the rocket performed like spectacularly. It just landed on the wrong planet, you know? Like he was going for space and they ended up using this technology just to build a fucking missile, you know? Like the science behind it was pure, but naturally the human intention is we have to be the biggest and strongest. So let's turn this newfound technology into a weapon that we can perform our superiority, you know?
Yeah.
Let's just go to fucking space instead.
I'm down.
You know,
We're
like
already working
if
on
we
it.
hadn't just started nuking everything, and instead of like putting all of our time and energy into making weapons, we could have made a sustainable transportation of travel to space and maybe even colonized by now, you know? But at the same time, without war, we wouldn't have had the technical advances that we have, because the majority of like the shit that came out of Germany during World War II, like if Germany had won World War II, which would have been fucking terrible. No one's saying it would have been a good thing except maybe the Germans. But if Germany had won World War II, the tests that they were doing, like they had like a human with a dog head like sewed onto it that lived for 3 days straight, you know? Who do you know nowadays that's doing scientific tests and studies like that?
Probably our government.
Right. But what I'm saying is like without this blanket like having to like hide it, like if
Nobody.
all this
Because
technology
that's
and
fucked
like
up.
I know it's fucked up, and
Why would you need that?
human study is fucked up, but also the majority of like our understanding of the human body and medicine has come from human studies. You know?
Yeah.
Like so if you
But that's not
unrestrict
human study. That's just like trying to invent stuff.
But I mean, like the human understanding of like a
Are you-
dog head compared to a human body, you know?
Are you defending the Nazis?
Practically, there's no use for a human with a dog head. You know, there's no
use at
there's
all.
no practical use for such a creature.
You're
but
putting the worst part of the dog on the best part of the human. Like
no, you're putting the best part.
on the worst part of the human.
It's just not good behavior.
Because the best part of the dog is the 4 legs that can run fucking fast, you know?
Yeah.
And the human is just like the worst part is just their gelatinous body.
What dog head do you think it was? What breed?
German Shepherd. 100%.
German Shepherd. Well, let's say Nazi Germany. Yeah, oh yeah.
They have the
You
straightest
said
paws,
German
man.
Shepherd. Yeah, that already took it. I was thinking like a Doberman.
Doberman.
Yeah, like a Doberman.
I
don't know, it's
a
ju-
Doberman.
All I gotta say is World War II Nazi Germany was like some Spy Kids shit.
Yo, you
know?
know how people always say if they had a time machine they'd go back and kill Hitler? I wouldn't. I'd go back and find Hitler and I'd smoke him up.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, "What do you feel like doing now?"
You would find Hitler after
And
he
he
failed
would
his
make-
art test, and you would
He
smoke him out.
He would make the most beautiful art, dude. I want to see some of Hitler's art. I want to see if it was really that bad.
Imagine like
You know, because you look at the art and that he got rejected from art school, and then like you see what he did. Now I want to see the art. Fuck Mein Kampf or whatever his fucking book is. Like I don't need to read all that dumb bullshit.
yeah,
I want to see the art that made him do all that. Because if it's like
that bad.
if it's not that bad, come on, dude.
Yeah, that's like Joe.
But if it's that bad, come on, dude.
yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah.
You know,
Either
like-
way, it's like it's good, but it wasn't enough to meet the grade. It would be like Joe Burrow like losing the Super Bowl and then like just taking out an entire group of people.
Yeah, you
know?
know what? Fuck this. It's like, yo,
Yeah,
you're still pretty good.
yeah,
Like, don't let other people interpret your art, you know?
yeah.
If it's bad, it's just bad.
Well, I mean,
try something else.
Art, the whole idea of art, though, is to be interpreted by the viewer, but everyone interprets art differently. So if someone interprets it like one way, someone will interpret it the other way. It's not necessarily like don't let other people interpret your art, but also like understand like your value as a human being and like your value in the things that you enjoy, and don't let someone else's opinion like shite what you're passionate about. You know, which is it's the word that I would use. Like, don't let them shit all over like what you're excited about. You know, like if you've got a squatted Dodge Magnum, don't let anybody tell you that it's not good enough. You know.
Yeah. Maybe.
You know?
Maybe let him pipe up every now and then.
Well, yeah, but even then, you don't have to take it to heart. You don't have to kill an entire group of people over your Dodge Magnum.
No, you don't have to do that.
Right.
Just understand that your car looks dumb.
Yeah. It doesn't look dumb.
I was waiting for a dude. I knew that would sting you.
Huh? I didn't. I mean, it's not like you can see the front end lifted anyways. You'll be looking at my taillights the whole time. That's nothing but facts.
Are you talking about racing?
Yeah.
Oh.
And just my reckless ability to drive.
Fucking
it's just scraping the exhaust. I took a picture in the Walmart parking lot today of a vehicle. I did like a creep shot where I just had like my phone out and I just like took a picture as I walked by. Dude, when I tell you
of what?
Of a car. When I tell you the fucking the exhaust,
like, yo, what the fuck?
The exhaust for this car was so mangled that it was like, it was like,
yeah, that's gonna be your car as soon as you take it camping.
It was bent. That's cap. We'll see. Take your car camping.
I can't.
What are you gonna do?
Walk.
Wait. So you're not gonna like when we go camping? You're just gonna park your vehicle really far?
I don't know.
You don't think it'll make it all the way back there?
I'll hike back there.
I think a Capri made it. It'll probably make it. If the Capri made it, I guarantee that
it's gotten way worse.
The Magnum will at least make it. And I'm going to buy a new set of tires, which is going to be like $80 a piece. I bought a set of Jeep wheels. It's going to be fucking mint.
Pretty much if you don't have like a truck or a Jeep, you can't really get back there without like fucking framing your car on a fucking pothole.
Shit, I mean, Tyler made it. So like...
That was last year, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I went up there recently and it was like we bottomed out my girlfriend's car.
We gotta, well, yeah.
That
thing is also a huge piece of shit.
That's why. It's because we bottomed out her car, and her car sits higher than mine. And I was like, I'm not taking mine. But I'm also not going to commit to fucking lift it.
You can just ride in the Magnum with me. We'll just pack everything in the Magnum. Easy. Done.
I mean, that's what I kind of figured, but like...
Oh, I didn't know that. You never even brought up the fact that you wanted to ride with me when we went camping.
I don't want to ride. I want to drive myself, but I can't.
Right.
I want to be in control. However,
all right, here's an idea. Subaru. Still send the Subaru.
Yeah, I know. I might just put plates on it and fucking send it.
Yeah, genuinely, fourth gear, just get it up the mountain.
It wouldn't even need to hit fourth.
It would be in like first or second the whole fucking ride. Like once you got up the mountain, yeah.
I might.
You could.
I might.
Genuinely. And put down the back seats and just sleep in there.
No, I sleep in a hammock.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably bring a hammock and sleep in the Magnum because I'm really excited to like. I'm gonna get Dad like gave me a good idea. We were just gonna get like the foam padding that you would for a bed, like the foam like whatever with like the spiky
memory
side.
Foam?
Well, that's what he was saying. He was like, we'll get like 3-inch thick like memory foam. And like cut that out to the shape that you want it to fit your vehicle with like the wheel wells and everything.
Because that shit you can roll up.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He was like, and then just roll it up when you're done. And I'm like, that's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
This is why I come to you for all my financial and otherwise advice.
Yeah. I have one of those on my bed.
Smart man.
One like that thick on my bed. That's just the nicest thing ever.
I'm just gonna take it from your bed.
No, you're not. I'll know.
No, you won't.
I'll know immediately.
Yeah, I know.
You fell asleep on my bed one time. You should know how good it feels.
It's a good sleep, dude. I'll probably sleep easier in the Magnum than my own bed. My own bed is not comfortable. It is the smallest, shittiest, springiest bed that you've ever fucking not slept on.
Jordan got the closet room.
Yeah, it's the bed that I've had since I was like 3.
It's like shit, like 10 years ago, dude. Damn. About a decade, dude.
It's almost 2.
Oh, fuck. Jesus. Is there anything else you wanted to go over or cover, bud, before we wrap this up?
Yeah, actually, I just wanted to. No, I got it all. I just wanted to check my notes, make sure I was good. All my bases are covered. Okay. Speaking of bases, we gotta get ready for the softball tournament up at the reunion. Yeah. Me and Carter are going to absolutely. I need to get my bat from Dad, and we should hit a batting cage.
Yeah,
I could throw you some pitches. You could just slam some in the fence. Yeah.
We could go out here too.
No, we would never find them.
I'm not gonna hit him that far.
Then clearly I picked the wrong person to help me with this game.
Oh no!
We're swinging for the fences.
I thought we were playing football.
No, we could also play football at the family reunion, but we would have to start our own game.
Team.
Yeah, we would have to. The thing is, like, we would have to like. We have to get like
my
family
to
cooperate.
Family reunion.
And I'm not trying to like
do that. Yeah,
figure out all that. Like we already
with your family that much.
Yeah, we already have like the yearly like softball game that's already been like established.
Dude,
I'm not trying to establish a second sport.
I'm trying to come in there and absolutely dunk on Marin and Lauren.
What, in softball?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying,
Just
dude.
be like, I've never played softball before. I know you guys did as kids, but here I come.
Swing for the fucking fences.
Dude, just teach me how to swing. Teach me how to bomb a fucking softball into the fucking grandstands and just let me eat.
Yeah, Lauren won't play. Marin probably will play.
Marin's definitely going to play.
Marin's definitely going to play.
Yeah, it's in her blood.
I mean, there's been years where we've skipped out on it just to go like swimming. You know, the blue hole spot.
That's pretty dumb.
Yeah, I miss the blue hole spot.
Blue hole's pretty cool. It's all right. It sketches me out. I'm
so excited. I have not gone swimming for a very long time. And even last year, the last 4 years, I've gone to the beach maybe 2 times. And I've gone to the pool maybe 3 times in the last like 3 years or something like that.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to be completely wet this entire summer.
Here's the deal. Maybe some Sunday when people are free, we need to go to...
Other than me.
Do you know what I'm saying if I say kind of like that way, if I say G-Town? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where your dad lives?
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what I figured.
Down in G-Town, there's a river and a park. Have you been to that river?
Go kayaking?
With the tree.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a rope swing out into this like deep spot.
Yeah, we can go kayaking there.
Let me finish. There's a rope swing out into this deep spot, and then there's a sketchy-ass ladder to the top of the tree that you can jump out of.
We should.
I've done it. I did it like 2 years ago. That shit was fucking fun as shit. We should go to that spot and just hit it.
Easy.
People can fish there if they want to. Like, we can do whatever.
Pack a lunch, pack a J.
I'm trying to fucking jump out of a tree into the water.
I'm trying to jump out of a tree, too.
Because I was talking with my girlfriend about this the other day, and she's like, oh, do you want to go to the pool or do something like this? And I'm like, I'm not a pool guy. I'm a river dude.
Yeah.
I'm a river boy. You know what I mean? Like, I feel more comfy in a river or like a lake or something.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't like pools. Like, pools are just like clean and like clear water and like you get, it's just like
you can see everything and everyone.
It feels just
and
artificial. Like it feels like what I would do if I wanted to go to the river. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like I'm just a river boy. You know?
It's like going. Yeah.
River boys for life.
I just want to fucking swim. I need water this year.
I need aqua.
I went to the lake once already and the beach once, and I didn't get all the way in either time. And I'm literally like, I feel anxious not getting completely in the water. I cannot wait just to fucking float. That's all I want. All I want is my body to feel weightless and just be surrounded by like molecules of wet. You know?
Yeah, I do. I know how you mean. You know how you can do that? If you fall asleep and you piss yourself.
I just fall asleep in the bathtub.
Like sometimes when you're really tired, you just gotta nap. You know, you gotta nap anywhere. Are you about to? Shh, everybody! Jordan's about to nap. He's dozing off. The Jordan in his natural habitat falls asleep, sitting up. As you can see, his yawns come from very, very many years of incompetence. Nothing else.
Dude.
Let's take a fucking nap. Oh my god, dude. I'm wine drunk.